Hey everyone, this is Grady from SUBOVERLAND, and in this video I'll be doing a quick little walk around of this '08 Chevy Suburban behind me. Let's get right into it. So this is a 2008 Chevy Suburban, and this is actually a vehicle that you've seen on the channel before. It's kind of sad to see this thing go. This is my personal Suburban for a couple years here. My wife, this was her daily driver. Took us on a lot of good places. This has been a fun, really good rig. This has been a great vehicle for us, and yeah, it's sad to see it go. What ended up happening on this one is on our way back from California here, a couple months ago, the engine finally gave up the ghost. I bought this knowing that it would need an engine replacement at some point, so it wasn't a shocker or anything, but yeah, it was sad. So we did a new engine and got a new owner. So the new owner is picking it up today actually, and we built it out. So I'd give you a tour, but these are the next gen, so 07 and newer. So they have a little bit different configuration. They have that AFM, active fuel management system, cuts out the cylinders that they did. Suspension's a little bit different. It's front and rear coils instead of a torsion bar. So we do Bilstein 5100 shocks. Tire size is the same on these as our older ones. So about a 33 inch. This is a 285/70/17 on these. 17 was the smallest wheel size on this generation. The brakes were different, so that's why they had the 17 as the smallest size versus a 16 on the older ones. These are a Falcon Wild Peak AT3W is the term. These are great tires. It's fantastic tires. I really have enjoyed. They're really quiet on the highway, really good in the snow. And another thing about this Suburban is it is a Z7-1 package from this era. So with the Z7-1 package, it adds a couple things. So we got these different running boards here. Let's show you those. So it has these running boards versus another style. Everything, the front, like this bumper here, is a little bit. You have a two-tone there versus just a solid color. And then fog lights are a little bit different up front also. The roof rack's the same. And then it also has two-tone leather interior on the Z7-1 package. And then the Z7-1's always had the G80 rear limited slip. So this one came with that, obviously. So here's the engine, and it's a rebuilt engine that we got and put in. And so it's all good to go. Good warranty on these. And yeah, so along with that, you seal up everything. You got new water pump, timing chain, oil pump, all of that. Spark plug wires. So all of that's been redone. You also do radiator and everything. So yeah, it's all good to go. And as far as engine swaps, these are pretty affordable compared to a lot of other cars. So if I had a car, a Suburban that was like this era, it might be worth it to you to do the engine swap versus sell it. Let's check out the interior here. This has the power lift gate, so you just push that and it comes open. And here's the interior setup, which is pretty custom. We have a small bed over here. He has his own mattress, and so he's going to use that And then these are the cubbies on these 07 and newer this gen. This is the cubby style, so you have room up there, and then cubby down there for storage, and then some more space up there. This client wanted to go with a third row single seat. So in this gen also, the third row can be split, like the earlier generation Tahoes, if you guys are familiar with that seating arrangement. So he had this idea. I had never done this build before, so here we are. It gives a lot of room. Whoever's sitting in this third row seat is living like a king or a queen. Definitely a lot of space back here, a lot of leg room. And then, so this is just a regular drawer, and there's window coverings that go on along all the windows. There is a fan right there that we did in here, and I'll show you the front. So here's the front of the vehicle. We've got the Ecoflow Delta Max, like we do in our builds, and in these newer ones, we are using the Ecoflow fridge that they came out with pretty recently. Cool thing about this, that is an ice maker, ladies and gentlemen. So you can have a little ice maker there, have ice on the trail, which is pretty sweet. And then there's no more seats up front here, so a ton of space. And that third row gets just a lot of leg room there. Right there, that's your fan controller and your light switch. We've got 230,000 miles on this one. Everything feels great. We did a regular, this has been my car for a long time, so we kept good care of it, replaced anything that was necessary. We did all the fluids again because we put about 30,000 miles on it. Here's the fridge again. They're big, so they can only be used on this later year because they don't fit in the middle for the older years. Here's the two-tone leather I was talking about on the Z71 models. Pretty cool. Heated seats, all that stuff. This client went with the double din right there. Oh man, yeah, there's the double din and backup camera and everything. So that concludes this video. Again, 08 Chevy Suburban half-ton Z71 package, and this is sad. Again, I have had a lot of good memories in this vehicle. We took this thing for a month-long trip. Anyway, it's been great. Been a great rig for us, and it's going to be a great rig for the new owners here. We're excited to meet them today. And Ecoflow fridge, if you guys haven't checked those out yet, they're pretty cool. And Ecoflow Max, it's got everything in here. 100-watt solar panel up top, and then the water port solar shower, which is another cool thing that we do. But if you guys are liking these videos, please subscribe. We'd love to have you on the channel. And if you're interested in one of these vehicles, please reach out. www.suboverland.com. Have a good one.